Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
The quality of being human. All of the living human inhabitants of the earth. The quality of being humane. The quality of being human. The quality of being human. He feared the speedy decline of all manhood. The state of being a man, manly qualities. The status of being a man. All of the living human inhabitants of the earth. All of the living human inhabitants of the earth. All of the living human inhabitants of the earth. She always used humankind, because mankind seemed to slight the women. All of the living human inhabitants of the earth. Someone who serves in the armed forces, a member of a military force. An adult person who is male, as opposed to a woman. A manservant who acts as a personal attendant to his employer. Jeeves was Bertie Wooster's man. One of the British Isles in the Irish Sea. Any living or extinct member of the family Hominidae characterized by superior intelligence, articulate speech, and erect carriage. All of the living human inhabitants of the earth. She always used humankind, because mankind seemed to slight the women. Game equipment consisting of an object used in playing certain board games. A male person who plays a significant role, husband or lover or boyfriend, in the life of a particular woman. She takes good care of her man. A male subordinate. He awaited word from his man in Havana. An adult male person who has a manly character, virile and courageous, competent. The army will make a man of you. Provide with workers. We cannot man all the desks. Take charge of a certain job. Occupy a certain workplace. Mr. Smith manned the reception desk in the morning. The generic use of the word to refer to any human being. It was every man for himself. All of the living human inhabitants of the earth. She always used humankind, because mankind seemed to slight the women. People in general, especially a distinctive group of people with some shared interest. The Western world. People in general considered as a whole. All of your experiences that determine how things appear to you. His world was shattered. The third planet from the sun, the planet we live on. He sailed around the world. Involving the entire Earth, not limited or provincial in scope. A world crisis. The concerns of this life is distinguished from heaven and the afterlife. They consider the church to be independent of the world. Everything that exists anywhere. All of the living human inhabitants of the earth. All the world loves a lover. A part of the earth that can be considered separately. The outdoor world. Music, the distinctive property of a complex sound, a voice or noise or musical sound. A degree or grade of excellence or worth. The quality of students has risen. A characteristic property that defines the apparent individual nature of something. Each town has a quality all its own. Of superior grade. Quality paper. An essential and distinguishing attribute of something or someone. The quality of mercy is not strained. High social status. A man of quality. Of high social status. People of quality. Any living or extinct member of the family Hominidae characterized by superior intelligence, articulate speech, and erect carriage. Having human form or attributes as opposed to those of animals or divine beings. Human beings. Characteristic of humanity. Human nature. Relating to a person. The experiment was conducted on 6 monkeys and 2 human subjects. Any number of entities, members, considered as a unit. A system for classifying things into groups. The activity of putting things together in groups. Someone who is sexually attracted to persons of the same sex. Any living or extinct member of the family Hominidae characterized by superior intelligence, articulate speech, and erect carriage. Any living or extinct member of the family Hominidae characterized by superior intelligence, articulate speech, and erect carriage. A set that is closed, associative, has an identity element and every element has an inverse. Form a group or group together. Any number of entities, members, considered as a unit. Chemistry. 2 or more atoms bound together as a single unit and forming part of a molecule. Arrange into a group or groups. Can you group these shapes together? The quality of compassion or consideration for others, people or animals. The common people generally. Power to the people. The body of citizens of a state or country. The Spanish people. Fill with people. Stalin wanted to people the empty steppes. Furnish with people. Members of a family line. His people have been farmers for generations. Plural. Any group of human beings, men or women or children, collectively. Old people.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.